Welcome back to Trail Tested, everybody. And we got a special little one for you today. It's the EcoRoad. It's the ES4. And let's get it out of the box, go over some specs, and hit the trail. Let's hit it. Wow, there we have it, the ES4, all folded up. Now, check it out. This is a 48-volt system right here. It has a 500-watt rear hub motor back there, and that peaks out to 800 watts. And follow that with a little 10.4 amp hour battery. We got ourselves a nice little eco scooter here. Now, EcoRoad claims 18 to 25 miles max range, which that actually sounds reasonable. That sounds realistic, and we'll put a good test to that today. Now, with that 800 watt peak motor back there, they claim a 20% grade climb too, which seems reasonable. We'll test that as well. And we have some 8-inch tires on here. They are pneumatic tires right there. And check them out, 8.5 by 3 inches right there. Pretty sweet, clean looking tires. Check out the grippers right there. They got a nice little profile. Looks like we could do a little bit of off-roading with those. Now, this scooter is IPX4 rated and only at 49 pounds. It's lightweight. Maybe not super light, but it's light enough to carry up some stairs. We'll test that a little later. All right, let's get into it. Now, let's check out the quality control. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you right now, I really love the design of this scooter right here. This kick plate right here, it's perfect. And check it out, it's grip taped as well. Grip tape all the way down with their branding right there. Now, I've gotten a $2,000 scooter that did not have grip tape lined up this good on the deck. It is straight as an arrow. Very nice quality right there. Not seeing any welds, so they must be all external welds on this brand right here. And we might have some party lights right here. The plastic actually feels pretty strong, pretty nice. And coming to the back here, it looks like we are on drum brakes, front and rear on this scooter. So that is our first I've ever had drum brakes front and rear, but that's okay. I kind of like drum brakes. They're very easy to maintain and service. And swing it through, we got a little back shock. As a matter of fact, we got 2 back shocks. I like suspension. I hope they're nice and soft and squishy because the front has a suspension as well. You know what? Let's get this scooter folded up. Now, to fold this scooter up, there's a lever right down here. You just give that a click, bring it up, and pop. You'll hear it click right there. And we are in. Very nice. All right, now that we got the ES4 all folded up, let's get a good look at it. Man, it is a very good looking scooter at the price point. This thing's actually pretty sweet. Now, coming up the folding mechanism here you have it right here. This is the gripper. I'll show you how to fold it down a little later, but easy enough. You just yank on it and pull it down, and it folds down. And over here is our little suspension pole here. Let's see if we can crack in there. Oh yeah, sure enough. We got ourselves a little spring right there. All right, that should be fun to test on the trail. Moving up the stem, pow. Got ourselves a little light right there action. And we'll keep going up. And we have an adjustable stem right here. So we can really dial the height in on this scooter right here as we are at the handlebars. Pow. All right, very nice looking deck. We'll get a measurement on that there soon. I'm a size 10 right there, as you can see. We'll measure that in a minute, but we are up at the bars here. So, all right, very good looking bars here. All right, we got the grippers right here. They're more of a hard plastic, budget-friendly gripper right there, that's for sure. Same with the brake levers, but we got a nice little thumb throttle. Ooh, it's got a good snap right there. Yeah, some quality control right there. Checking out the specs right there, 48 volt, 10.4 amp, 800 watt, with some drummy brakes, pretty sweet. All right, now check this out. These bars, they actually detach. Go ahead and twist on this right here when you're folding the scooter up or down or storing it or, whatever you want to do. Give them a little tug out and down, and there you go. I mean, this thing will really fold up once you get those folded up right there. But to put them back in, simple enough. Pop it in, and it's got a little spring-loaded action right there. And you can get those as tight as you can crank them. So we'll put a good test of those and see if there's any wobbliness. All right, we got the display. Pow. We'll crack that on in just a second. All right, little control panel. We got some ups and downs, some arrows. I actually like the feel of the rubber on them. Pretty nice. And a little trail-friendly dinger right there. All right, we're in the direct sunlight. Let's fire this up. Click that button right there. And there we go. We got power. Let's peel this freshie off here. Pow. Oh, yeah. Actually, a pretty sweet-looking display. And, I mean, the sun is behind the clouds at this exact moment right here. But, yeah, you can see it pretty good. No problem. All right, let's check out our power modes here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We've got 4 power modes. Full battery bars. I really like that little diagram there. And miles per hour. And we got our odometer down there. Trip. And voltage, very nice. Ooh, I like to see voltage and current, max output and time. All right, let's fire up the headlight real quick. Hit that button. Pow! Nice little light. And check it out, we got party lights. Oh yeah, it goes through all the hues right there. Very nice looking. And follow those lights back, and we got some back here too. I like it, and the quality is pretty sweet. I like it. It's not very cheap feeling at all. Yeah, maybe there's some other cruise control features and stuff, but we'll play with that a little later. Yeah, swinging on down right here, and you got the charger right there. Plug it in right there. It's going to take about 6 hours to fire up this EcoRoad from a completely dead battery, because you have a 2-amp charger with this scooter right here. Now, a cool thing about this scooter is you do not need an app to unlock it. But if you like the app and you like to have those features, check it out. They got their own app right here. And with that little smart app, you got your battery voltages right there. You can lock the scooter. Oh, turn on and off the headlights. Sweet. And there's a bunch of other cool little stuff in there to play with. So yeah, just cool that they do have an app for you. And the EcoRoad was very easy to set up out of the box. All you had to literally do was fold up the handlebars and put on the little back fender right here, 2 screws, and you are good to go. All right, guys, that's enough chitty chat for now. I'm too excited. Let's get the EcoRoad ES4 out on the trail and let's get it sent. Let's go. All right, guys, come. Whoa. All right, those little drum brakes are locking right up. All right, just want to give you a quick look on how I look on the EcoRoad ES4 here. I am 5'9". I got the bars about halfway, a little above my waist there, right at my belly right there. So yeah, that's my look on this take. All right, I just want to show you that these bars, they go up high. If you're a 6-foot+ rider, no problem going on this one. And you can bring them down low too for that little cruiser stance. All right, guys, let's hit the trail. Let's go. All right, guys, we're all saddled up on the EcoRoad. Let's just take off. We are in power mode 1 right there. Easy gradual power. Nice getting through some tight city streets or something. 6 miles an hour right there. Let's kick it up. Now we're in 2. Nice little kick of power right there. All right, throwing us at 11 miles an hour over some bumps. Not bad. Kicking us up to 3. Wow, we're taking off now. Woo! Suspension test already. Doing good. Looks like 3 is going to blaze us up to 17 miles an hour uphill. Woo! All right, coming through a little agility test in here. Hey, this thing is pretty nimble actually. Pretty nice. All right, let's kick it up to 4 here. Putting us at 20, and now it's putting us right to 24 miles an hour in mode 4. All right, let's just go hit that top speed test right away. All right, top speed time. I am fully GPS verified as well. I will share all my data for my range and my speed today at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Nonetheless, let's put it in highest power mode. Oh, I guess it is 4. 4 is the highest, and we're off. 10 miles an hour on the dash, 20 on the dash. All right, 24, 25, and it still feels like it's pulling. All right, it's not showing faster than 25, but I feel like it's going faster. All right, either way, that is the advertised speed right there. Let's go for that full high-speed brake test. You know what? Let's wait until we get into the gravel. Let's go do a gravel high-speed brake test. All right, well, suspension test. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1, and pull in. Whoa! Yes, those drummies, they lock up pretty good. If you can see a little skiddy there, straight as an arrow. Pretty good lockup right there. I think my kickstand was down. All right, woo, and this thing does little burnouts too. All right, we'll check that official GPS range here, or how fast we went there in just a moment. Nonetheless, this thing picks up. This thing is cruising. All right. All right, only a 10.4 amp hour battery in here, so not really big, and we have a big ride to go on today. We're already at 84%. I've already put 3 miles onto this little scooter here, pretty much going full speed. So let's just get straight into it. Feels very good on the road. Let's go for that first suspension test. We're gonna bash into this curb hard as we can. Oh yeah, very good. No serious bobbing out, no clacking. Pretty good right there. All right, our first hill climb up Cemetery Hill. Here we go. 20 miles an hour on the dash. And I'm gonna hit the steepest part coming up. Oh no, it's still climbing. 22 miles an hour. Wow, I'm not gonna let off. We're going for it. Woo! All right, no problem conquering Cemetery's Hill. Time for bigger and better things. Oh yeah, this thing is flying. We are cooking in. Now, do I feel some type of regen? Yes, I do. I definitely feel a regen brake. That's nice. As soon as you barely pull on those, it starts slowing you down. So the brakes feel very responsive. They feel pretty good. All right, full speed into this 90-degree corner. Can we take it? Foot down. Whoa, yeah, we can take it. No problem, no skiddies. All right, this is a very quiet scooter. I can barely hear the motor working back there. So it is very stealth, and that is nice. Now, I like that these bars are wide. They're wider than a typical commuter. That's pretty sweet. I get a much better feeling of the road, and I feel much safer with those wider bars like that. Even though they are foldable, they feel pretty strong. We'll see how they do at the end of this review here. All right, cooking on through. Let's see if we can bring that front up at 25. Oh, bump. Whoa. Front up. Oh, yeah. Front was up, no problem. And on the brakes. All right, EcoRoad, this thing is a little ripper. Now, here's a feature I really like to see on scooters here. You hold down that throttle for about 5-7 seconds, release, and there we go. We're in cruise control, just like that. Man, very steady scooter too. No crazy wobbling going on the front here. Do not ride with one hand. That's when most accidents happen on scooter-related accidents, so just don't do it. As a matter of fact, don't ride like me at all. I only ride like this to showcase what's gonna go wrong, what's gonna shake, shimmy, or come loose before you purchase the scooter. All right, can the EcoRoad hang? Let's hit it. Oh yeah, look at that, 22 miles an hour. Very good balance actually, very nice. All right, you guys live out in the country, you got a little back road commute you gotta do? Let's check it out. Let's go down a little dirt road here. We'll hit full speed here, see if we can get up to 25. We're gonna be going uphill, very smooth. This is a graded road, that's for sure. But nonetheless, I'm not having any issues of vibration or any kind of discomfort riding through this hill. And a little drift test. Oh yes, it drifts. Yeah, overall these pneumatic tires, they do really good on this dirt and stuff, you know. And if it's still a little too bumpy for you, just take out a little bit of air. And real quick, I want to give a big thanks to EcoRoad for sending me out this scooter for review. They didn't ask me to say anything, to sign any contracts. They sent it out and said, have some fun. And that's what we're doing today. And we're testing it. We're testing it up this hill right now. This is the steepest hill so far, hitting it. 20, 21, down to 19. 17, it's pulling good. A little 800 peak is making it. And all right, guys, we have been climbing for about 20 minutes now. We have entered the base of Peters Hill here. We are gonna keep climbing up to the very top, and then we're gonna go down some switchback 90-degree turns, really test out the agility and the performance of the suspension and motor. Woo! All right, almost to the water tower here. All right, coming up, we got a little jump action. We'll see how the suspension does. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, caught a little air there. All right, let's bust down some of these switchbacks here. We got some sand, a little wetness going on. No problem though. Oh yes, this thing handles really well for having those little tires like that. Pretty sweet. All right, switchback in here. All right, come on down here, and we're in some wet. Let's try the brakes out here. Oh yeah, we got lockout, full lockup actually. Very nice right there. All right, dirty trail today too. And coming down to the bottom here, one more full speed brake test. Yes. All right, now our brakes are starting to bed in. These things are locking up really well actually. All right, going down Peters Hill, that's the fun and easy part. Going back up, that's a different story. All right, give it a little gas here. Now, 750 watt motors do not like it. They all struggle. So let's see what we got here. We're at 53% battery here. We're doing pretty good on this range test so far. 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, kicking off. Not a bad start. 20 miles an hour on the dash there. Let's see if we have to get on the brakes before the first turn. And we do. All right. Whoa, a little slide out even. Sweet. Yep, pulling up really good. I mean, it's still got power to even wheelie me up the hill. Oh yeah, look at it. Woo. All right, let's get back on it. Let's roll up. Let's keep pushing this motor and keep pushing these controllers to their limits here. See if we can't get something to burn out. This is steep. I know it doesn't show up on that little GoPro I got too much. I should say Insta360. All right, it's making it. Let's hit the wall ride quick. Up. Yeah, that suspension is doing work. And we made it. It made it to the top. Wow. All right, time for some agility action here. This is a very windy and very tight turns here, and we're going back straight up again. I mean, I'm full throttle, and it is making it no problem. Whoa, I took it too tight. Here we go again, pop it on up. We got those bars up pretty high too, and it's still very easy to maneuver around. 1, 2, 3, and just like that. Yes, awesome. Whoa, 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 whoa. And one more to go. Take it fast as I can. Little kick from my foot. Yes, conquered it. Made it up Peters Hill, and we still have 50% battery life too. All right, halfway through, doing good. I did have to tighten up these bars a couple times. Make sure those are nice and tight for you right there. All right, guys, this is trail tested, and this is not necessarily an off-road scooter whatsoever, but we are going off-road, that is for sure. We're gonna take it down this very tight Very rough and bumpy path here. Four-wheelers can't fit it. Dirt bikes hate it. Prehistoric dinosaur. Whoa, this is way worse than I thought. All right, let's get into it though. All right, if we had to scour and do a little hiking here. All right. Oh yeah, now we're rolling out. It's a little smoother, a little bit better there. Tiny wheels are gonna hold in. Now I'm stuck in the rut. I had to put a foot down. All right, here we go. Woo. Yes. All right, can we make it up on its own power? Woo. And ski it. Yes, no problem. Got the deck a little muddy too. All right, checking out the stem here. No flex at all yet. That is really good to see. All right, guys. Total domination of Peters Hill there. Absolutely, yeah, but we went up and down that hill about 5 times getting shots, and that brought us down to 40% on that battery bar there. We have been riding for well over an hour and a half here. Looks like we're down to 30% battery, and we're still hitting that 25 miles an hour. Absolute great scooter for anybody looking for their first scooter for sure. Very foldable, very compact, and for how much power it has, it's worth sacrificing that little bit of weight over saving a little bit of weight for a normal commuter scooter. This thing can really just kind of do it all. All right, we're down to 27%. We're not getting up to that 20 amps of current anymore, so the battery is not putting out as much power anymore, and you can feel it. But nonetheless, that is typical. Woo. All right, sending on in, testing those tires out. We still have a little bit of battery power left. Let's go ahead and dive into here, and let's go play in the skate park a little bit. Now, guys, this is not made for skate parks. Don't go ride in parks. I'm just doing this to test out what's gonna go wrong, shake, shimmy, or possibly come loose. And boy, this thing is just nimble. I mean, I could do this all day. Woo. Awesome. Hey guys, coming in hot for one last skiddy on the EcoRoad right there. Absolutely epic ride today. Thank you so much for riding with me today. And there you guys have it. There's the EcoRoad ES4, full effect today. This thing absolutely dominated all of my tests. Yep, it sure did. We were eating gravel, mud, sand, everything you could think of. We pretty much went through it today. And I wasn't getting any weird squeaks, squeals, bumps, nothing coming out of this scooter whatsoever. Even the stem is still rock solid as can be. Let's come up and check out a range here. I'll put all the official range data up on the screen there for you. At 23%, I was basically in top gear, fully ripping this thing today. So I am liking the mileage that we're seeing out of this thing today. Now, this scooter really has the design going for it. They have that nailed to the T. I like it a lot. All right, a couple things I do not like. Sure enough, we got the budget grips. These things, I can twist them very easily. A little too easily for my liking. Honestly, at my 150-pound weight, I like the drum brakes. They did really good. And the more I rode this, the more I got used to it. And I was having a lot more fun at the end. The fact that you can raise and lower that stem to wherever you want it is pretty sweet. That's a big win for me. The front suspension up front, you know, it did okay. It took up a little vibration. And the back had a little more travel than the front. But nonetheless, it's better than nothing, and it does work. The pneumatic tires did great. They kept me gripping on everywhere, you know, and you get on those brakes, and sure, you're sliding around, but it's a scooter, and they're little tires. But hey, guys, nonetheless, that's the EcoRoad ES4. If you like this scooter, I'll put a link down below where to find it. And if I have any discount coupon codes, I'll put them down there to save some money as well. But hey, guys, nonetheless, this has been trail tested. Thanks for riding with me. Stay trail happy, guys. Peace.